All right, I had to show you guys this. I know it's probably a little corny, but still, it just gives you an idea of the weather conditions that we're dealing with. I put this shirt in some water, and it's been probably about 15 minutes, and it is rock solid hard. So that's just to show you how cold it is in these freezing temperatures. And again, that's causing a lot of the cancellations and delays that we're seeing at our airports, DFW, and here at Dallas Love Field, because crews are working to de-ice these planes. And actually, we saw the first plane not too long ago arrive here at Dallas Love Field. We'll keep you updated throughout the day.
It's going to be accumulating over the next few hours. Keep in mind that we're not going to see temperatures above freezing until Wednesday. So anything that falls from the sky is obviously going to stick. So you're just going to want to be careful if you are in North Texas and you decide to go for a walk in these frigid temperatures, or you have to go for a drive. Just keep in mind, this is what roads and streets look like when they're untreated. So just be really, really careful.
Hey, I'm here at Love Field where hundreds of people's flights have already been canceled today. The runways are clear behind me. You can see we saw some snow plows going down them a little bit ago, and really they're not plowing as much as they are brushing this dusting of snow out of the way. It's the bitter cold that's having the biggest impact on the folks here at the airport, at least. The planes are having to be de-iced before they can take off, and the ramp agents, the folks on the ground who are loading the bags onto the plane and directing the planes out, it is just brutally cold for them too. That's slowing down the operations here at Love Field as people try to get home for after the holiday weekend.
This weather is really disrupting things at DFW Airport today. What we're looking at right now is American Airlines customer assistance line. You can see all these people, and it just stretches way down there, farther than my camera can kind of catch from where we are in baggage claim.
Things are looking pretty good out here. We've been driving all morning since basically 2:30 this morning. We've been in multiple counties, Dallas County, Denton County, and all the roads are looking decent, at least on the highways, that is. I'm going to turn the camera on and show you what we're seeing right now. Clearly there is no snow on the roads right here. People are going at a regular pace. We're going about 60 miles per hour. I think people are taking it slow just to be cautious. Every once in a while you see some accumulation on the side. And let me just show you, the side roads look a little more snowy than it does on the highways. And so this is kind of what we're seeing right now. If you are heading out, there's not a whole lot of cars, which is a good thing. But you still want to just take your time because you never know.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Janel Forte with WFAA. We are tracking the impacts of this cold blast at North Texas airports. We started at DFW Airport this morning. We're now at Love Field. I am standing in front of the flight board, and I want you guys to take a look. You can see the yellow and the red, delays and cancellations for Southwest on this board here. I will tell you this, Southwest is leading the pack nationally in terms of cancellations. In fact, they have about double the number of cancellations across the nation than the airline which is in second place, which is United. So when I last checked, it was about 900 cancellations today alone, 114 of them here at Dallas Love Field. On top of that, about 85 delays over at Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. We saw more than 700 delays and about 333 cancellations. So this cold blast is having a big impact on both airports here in North Texas. The good news is that it's likely wrapping up. We shouldn't see any more precipitation, which means that these planes that are going to be de-iced will not have to worry about any more ice once that process has been taken care of. But anyone that's flown out today knows that there have been a lot of issues. In fact, my best friend, she was here for the weekend. Her flight was canceled last night. She fortunately was able to get out on the first flight at 5 a.m. this morning, but the second flight that they were looking at booking her on, the 8 o'clock, that flight ended up being canceled as well. So if you are traveling, you're going to want to check with the airport, definitely check with your airline, and be safe.
What a difference a few hours and a little bit of sun makes. We're in Euless outside of Dallas, and the roads are just completely dry compared to this morning in particular, where we saw snow on some of the side streets. Right now you can see just a couple of slick spots in places. This is over on a bridge here in this neighborhood actually, and so this is one of the areas the crews were especially concerned about. We talked to some crews over in Hearst, that's 2 towns over, about what they were doing this morning, sanding the roads with a mixture of sand and de-icer. And they said they focused particularly on dangerous intersections and curves where cars could slide, and on bridges like this one, big bridges, and sometimes these neighborhood roads too. The concern is with these bitterly cold temperatures overnight, the snow that's left here could refreeze, and if that happens, it could be particularly slick in the morning. The good news is, with just a little bit of snow that we got here in Euless, and with the sun today, we have seen a lot of this area clear out fast, meaning that there's not as much snow left to melt as the temperatures continue to stay cold all night.